Hello everyone, hope you are doing great. So today we will see how to set the natal birth chart in Jagannatha Hora or J Hora, how to set the default time zone, how to look for degree or of the planet, look for transit and show mixed chart, and many other things will come along with. So buckle up your seatbelt. So first we'll start with how to set up the natal chart in Jagannatha Hora. So let's fire it up. So this is the main interface of Jagannatha Hora. When we will open a chart, it will open the natal chart as per the current time zone. So for today's example, we will take the birth chart of Sourav Ganguly. So who you don't know him, he is a famous cricketer. So he played for India and he also was the captain for national team of India. Here I already have sorted out something for you. So here we can see his birth date on Saturday, July 8th, 1972. Birth time is given, time of birth and time of birthplace is also given here. We can also see the longitude and latitude. So if we go to the Jagannatha Hora and try to set it up accordingly, so from here we'll go to edit and birth date. So when you will click the birth date, there are few information we need to put it here. So here first birth date should be here, birth time should be here as well. We can put the gender here and the information of birth location. So for Sourav Ganguly, his birth date was on July 8th, 1972. So if we look here, his birth time is given 1 a.m. but what I generally do for celebrities, I try to look for other sources as well to find out where the birthplace is and the birth time. So I did the research and we can see his birthplace is Behala, Kolkata, West Bengal, India. And if we look at the longitude and latitude, so here you can see the longitude and latitude in different format, but we only consider the degrees here. So this is the latitude in degrees and this is the longitude in degrees. And I also checked in few other places where I figured out that his birth time probably around 5:45 as well. So I will consider this 5:45 a.m. But do your own research before setting up any popular celebrities chart, because in most of the cases those date time are not that much accurate. So let's get back to Jagannatha Hora again. So we already have placed the birth date. Now we are putting birth time, which is 5:45 a.m. You can also set the time in 24-hour format as well. Now we will search the birthplace, which is Behala, B-H-A. So here we can see that Behala is already here. As it is not in the UK, so we use that rest of the world button. And here we can also cross check whether the degrees are in. Yes, those degrees seems to be correct. So 88 degree 18 minutes the longitude, and the latitude is 22 degree 29 minutes. So we can also avoid the second here. So for the future reference, if your city is not coming here, so what you can do, you can find it in the Google with this search query, geolocation in degrees of the city which you want to look, and here you will find the longitude and latitude information, and put those information here. So seems everything is okay here. Now we can press OK. Yep. So here we can see that the natal chart is coming. He is a Cancer ascendant as per our given input. In this section you can check all those degree information here. The sun degree is 22 degree 28 minutes, moon 14 degree 33 minutes, and here you can also check other information as well, like birth time, place, zone, some yogas, horas, and all those things. So now if we figured out that our birth date information was not given correct, or we need to adjust the time, so we can use this panel here which will adjust it. So suppose some natives date of birth is on 9th July, so we can select the day from here and it will add one day, and you can see it here, the 9th July is coming. And if you also adjust the time, so suppose if you think that the native's birth hour was not given in the right hour information, so you can also do it or correct it from here. So here we can see 5:45 a.m. so if we deduct 1 hour, so which should be 4:45. So now you can see that we already have changed the date time, and you can also change those information accordingly, like in second, 15 second, minute, year, whatever you want. So we will try to see more into this information in our next module, which is transit. So for now we can get back to our original information, which is 8 July 5 am. So suppose you are in some different tabs like this and you want to see those key information again. The natal chart will always be here, so you can also change this chart through selecting the chart. So there are two charts, so if you come to the chart below and change this natal chart to D9, so here it is, and it will change into D9. And if you want to change it in some other charts or high division charts, you can also change it from this section as well. And on the right panel now we are in a different tab. So if we want to see our original information, so we can use this key. You can see the key information. If we press here, the basic information tab will be selected and we can get back to our basic information here. So now take a look how we can set the transit. Suppose today is so today is 31st December 2024. So if we go to the transit, in this tab you can see, and the default transit will be selected. So you can also change the transit date as well. So for now we are just selecting the current date and show transit calculation. So here you can see both of the chart change to transit chart. So don't compare it with a natal chart. We will see after some time that how to check both of the charts all together. But before that, we can have a look that what the information here. In this left section, we can see the information for the transit, like 31st December 2024, my current time, and on the right side the natal chart's information, cardinal birth time and place as well. So here we can see a different time selector here. Suppose we want to take a look the planetary position of January 2025. So if we just select month and add a month, so here you can see the month changed to January 31st, and we want to see what would be the transit for January 15th. Now we can deduct days, so we can see days here and go to 15th. So you can see the date is decreasing, so it is 15 January now. So here we can see the planetary position for the transit on January 15, 2025. Now let's have a look how we can see all together. Here you can see the mixed chart view. When we click on the mixed chart view, you can see a chart like this, where you will see that there are two squares. One is inside and another is outer square. Inner square represents the natal chart and the outer one is representing the transit chart. Here we can see the natal chart, which was Saurav Ganguly's basic planetary position here. So we can see he is a Cancer ascendant and his sun is on the 12th. But if we try to look what would be the 15 January's sun's position, so on 15 January's his sun will be on Capricorn and his sun's 7th house, and the retro Jupiter will be on Taurus 11th house. Different people calculate transit in different ways, so it's up to you how you are going to look at. So now if we go to our key information again, the transit is selected on January 15th. So if we want to take a look what would be the Jupiter's position next year, that means January 15, 2026. So Let's go back to our mix chart, and in the transit selection we can select the year. And as we know, generally Jupiter moves one house in a single year. So if we add 1 year here, and we can see the Jupiter move to his 12th house, and in the key information we can see the transit is Jupiter should be on 12th house on January 15th 2026. So now we can fine tune it. Suppose when will Jupiter will enter in this 12th house. So let's go back. We already know that Jupiter is already in his 12th house and in Gemini. So we can deduct month to make it correct. So that month was the last month when Jupiter was in his Taurus. So if we go to the key information, so we can see in April 2025 Jupiter is in the Taurus. So get back to the mixed view, and now we can fine tune with day. So we are adding days. So if we go back to the key information, here's May 14, 2025. If we go back to our mixture and add another day, yes, so Jupiter moved to his Gemini on May 15th. So in that way you can correct the exact date of the transit and also fine-tune it according to your need. So one of the limitations which I have found, that in this mixed chart you cannot see the exact date when you are changing the transiting information from this panel. So if you are not comfortable here, you can also go to your key information page and have a look here. So they're both of the informations like natal chart information and transit. So as this is the transit chart, so you can just add days or deduct days from here. So you can see till May 14th the Jupiter was in Taurus, and as soon as you add 1 day more, the Jupiter moved to third sign, which is Gemini. And now if we go back to our mixed chart view, we can get an idea. So I'm not going to explain anything about the events, so I'm just only showing you here how to look for the transit on the natal chart through Jagannatha Hora. So once we're done looking with this transit chart, so we need to reset it. So to reset it, we need to go back to our transit tab and then back to natal chart. Without resetting the transit chart, we cannot see the natal chart. So now we can see the natal chart here. So as a bonus, I want to show you one thing more. So as an astrologer, we generally go through with Prashna Kundali, where we need to take the current time of the astrologer's time zone. So let's open a new chart. So whenever you click on this button, it will create the new chart, and you can edit the birth date from here. So right now, if you want to change your birth city, so suppose if it is Delhi, so if it's Delhi, let's select it. And from the preference, you need to set the current location as default, so that you don't need to change the location every time. So it will show you that this information is currently set Delhi, India. So whenever you want to create a personal kundali or the current times birth chart, you only just need create a new chart, and here you can see the place by default is taken as Delhi, India, and time is 31st December 6:30 p.m. Yep, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the video. So if you want to know more about astrology or spirituality, please drop your comment below. Till then, bye.